Morning, everybody. Give a little repeat here. This morning, we're going to use a hip band. Hip bands for our warm-up and our workout. And then one more time for our folks that are live with me. I've got my bands attached to a bunch of bands you can see. If not a bunch, just one heavy band, right? You don't need to have it attached to a bunch like I do, but we're going for heavy rows later is what it's for. Heavy rows. And then I've got one lighter band attached to itself, or you can attach it to one handle if you've got that. I don't have a handle, so I'm attaching it to itself. So one more time, heavy band attached to your handles and a lighter band attached to itself or a second handle. Let's do it. Okie dokie. So not gonna use the band just yet. I guess I lied. It's not for the warm up. It's for our for working out in the middle. But we're gonna do a step through and that elbow drop and then reaching up towards the sky. That's what we're gonna start off with. We only got two things in the warm up because I want to get us moving to the other stuff pretty quickly here. So come on down to push up position with me. Push up position. We're gonna step a foot up. I'm gonna step my right foot up here in 3, 2, 1. Stepping the right foot up and then taking that right elbow to the floor and then reaching up in the sky with it. I'm gonna put the hand back down. I'm gonna do a little child's pose, right, in between, and then step the other foot up. The left foot, drop the left elbow, reach up towards the sky with the left hand. Foot goes back, another child's pose. Stepping up again. Keep those going. It's okay if we're not on the same pace. If you want to go a little quicker or a little slower. Hand back down, stepping back. Short child's pose. Stepping up with the left. Elbow drops. Hand goes towards the sky. Replace it. And again. Let's keep flowing through that. Let's just end when we get to the end on the other side there. So I'm going to go through this whole thing one more time after this side. Okay. One more time on each side, wherever you're at, end on that second side. Elbow drop, hand to the sky, looking up there as well, hand comes back down. One last child's pose for me. Nice. Okay, once you're done there, we're staying on the floor. We're just gonna do a down dog, and then we're gonna come back to our push-up position and do a push-up. If you wanna get some more challenging push-ups in, we can add a push-up every time we come back to it. So we'll do 1 push-up the first time, 2 push-ups, 3 push-ups, 4 push-ups, right? But let's go ahead and start with the down dog in 3, 2, 1, down dog. Coming back to push-up position, giving it 1 push-up. Back to down dog. I'm gonna add another push-up in there when we come back for 2 push-ups. Here I go, back to push-up position, 2 of them. And back to down dog. I'm gonna work this up to 5 push-ups. Back to the push-ups for 3. Back to down dog. Two push-ups for 4. Hi, Hildy. Hildy's gonna give me an extra challenge here. 2, 3, 4. Down dog. Oh yeah, I'm sure those at home are loving that. And 5 push-ups for the end here. Go for it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi. Good morning. All righty, folks. That's it for your warm-up. I want to save as much time as possible for the rest of the fun. Nobody knows what it's about. So we're going to need your heavy bands for this first round. Come on. Or I'll play later. Your heavy bands are what we're going to need right off the bat here. We just got some bands and then some abs. Let me show you the abs real quick, just so I can just throw my camera back there once we get back to it. We're going to do a hollow hold. If you remember those, that's where we start off in this position, right? All up in an egg-like, and then letting go on my knees, slowly extending out to wherever you can. It might be bent knees, bent elbows. If not, we're extended, right? A nice big C position. Low back is on the floor. My voice is shaky. My body's shaky. All right. I'm going to do some variations. So I'm going to rock side to side. Might rock forward and backwards. All right. Or we can just hold it if that's a little bit too challenging. But that's going to be our first ab exercise after we do our rows. And then second, we're going to do bicycles or starfish. We're going to switch it up every time. So here's my starfish, right? I'm doing the hover feet version, which is hard. A little bit is putting those feet down. Or bicycles, right? Here's our bicycle. Feet are off the floor the whole time, extending that knee all the way out. We're going to switch it up between those two, but hollow holds are going to stay consistent, as well as our heavy rows, okay? So I'm going to bring you over. You can watch me struggle through my rows here. So I want your hands, right, with those heavy straps on it, either just one or many like I have. I've got 3 attached to it because that's what feels good for me. Feels nice and heavy. And we're gonna go for 15 to 20 rows. I know I'm putting you in the sunshine there. Maybe I can put you behind me. Go the other way. Boop. There we go. So we're gonna go 15 to 20 reps with our rows, okay? And then we're gonna just get on the floor for our abs. Let me just make sure everybody's good to go here. Got our bands. Oh yeah, if you don't have a band, right, we're just doing some single arm rows with our weight off the floor, bent over, nice flat back, 15 to 20 on one arm, 15 to 20 on the other. But if you're ready to go with your bands, let's pick them up in your hands and let's go. 15 to 20 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm gonna get a nice little staggered stance with my feet. Right, here's my feet. Pulling those back should feel really tough, really tough. Or equal feet, but your bottom has to sit down more, right? If you got equal feet, you gotta sit your bottom down. Ooh, pop. 5, 6, take your time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 15 to 20, whatever makes sense for what you got there. 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20. Get yours in. Keep going if you need to. Once you're done there, we're going to the floor for some abs. We're going to start with that hollow hold. Starting with that hollow hold. Good, everybody's getting on the floor there, sweet. So remember, we're gonna start by grabbing our knees and pulling our chest up to our knees. Pull your chest up to your knees right now, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna slowly let go of our knees, extend those legs out, extend the arms out. And just to where it gets really tough for you, got you on time for this one. We're gonna try for 30 seconds. If holding is a little bit easy, I'm gonna rock side to side. That's already pretty challenging. Hold it. It needs to be a little easier. Bend those knees, bend those elbows. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax on the floor there. Nice short little break here. let's start with those starfish. So feet are wide, hands are wide as well, up above your head. We're gonna reach for that opposite foot. If you want it to be a little tougher, we can hover all the limbs, hands and feet. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Count your reps here. Let's get 20 total. So counting both feet, both hands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Getting the abs out of the way in the beginning. 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh-wee. Okay. Give it a quick little stretch if you need to with that cobra pose, right? We're gonna get back to the rows. All righty, friends. So if you need to make any adjustments with your bands, now is the time, right? You can add a band in there, take one away. If you're using your heaviest and it feels still a little too easy, you could just add your lightest band to it. Add a little bit of tension. Okay, 15 to 20 again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm gonna take a look this time. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Count your reps, 15 to 20. Want it to be pretty darn tough for you. Nice, Brenna. I gotta wait. I'm gonna get both arms. It's like same with Pete. Nice, Sylvia. Denise, nice. Eric, I know you're crushing it. Keep it up. Get your 15 to 20. It's meant to be tough. So if 15 is it, then that's fine. All right. Call it good there. All right. Pete's finishing up that other arm. Reynolds finished. Getting on the floor when you're ready. Got our hollow hold. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Keep playing with how you do it exactly, right? It's a little tough. Make it a little easier. Okay, let's grab those knees, pull your chest up, and we're gonna extend in 3, 2, 1. Lightly let go of your knees, extend out. I'm gonna get my slight rock on, but I'm gonna come see you in a second here. Nice, looking great. Low back smashed into the floor. Pull your belly button to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, everybody. Looking good. Sweet. Still staying on the floor. We're gonna do bicycles this time. Bicycles. Everything's staying up. We're gonna pedal across that Golden Gate, get blown sideways. And use all of your pedals, right? We gotta extend that pedal all the way down. So straight knees at the bottom. One knee's all the way straight, one knee's all the way cocked. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicycles. Hands are just behind your ears, not grabbing onto your head. Trying to get the breathing in there somewhere. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. All right, one more time. Again, if you need to adjust those bands at all right now, want to make those rows pretty tough for 15. Let's get it going pretty soon here. Bands in the hands. All right, 15 to 20 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Weights or bands. Make them hard for yourself. If you have a weight that's maybe a little easy, you can do that elbow out to the side, right? If I was pulling off the floor right now, elbow a little extended instead of next to your body. Makes it a little tougher. Keep that going. Nice. Oh yeah, see those, Sylvia? You got multiple on there. Brenna, maybe bend over a little bit more. Bend that elbow that's supporting you. Yeah. Nice. Finish them up. And then we're gonna keep them pretty hard. So once you're done with this, don't take your hard band setup here apart. Okay, calling it good there. Okay, one more time. Let's get that hollow hold in. And then you're gonna get to choose whether you want bicycles or starfish for that second one. Let's do our hollow hold here. Starting off that same way every time. All right, here we go. Grab your knees, pull yourself up to them. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, extend out. You can check that low back, right? You try and shove your hands under your low back. If you can get your fingers under there, try to pull your belly button down to the floor a little more. I'm gonna try that forward rock here. Four, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Those are always tough. Even just the holding still version. Okay. You've got bicycles or starfish. Take your pick. Well, let's get it going here. Our third round is going to be over shortly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going for starfish. I think they might take a little longer than the bicycles, but I got the clock going for your bicycles. We did 20 reps of starfish. If you're doing bicycles, you got 3, 2, 1. If you got the starfish, we're just getting 20. I've got 7 left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. Giving the abs a quick stretch here. Great. So again, we're going to leave our bands that we just did for rows. We're going to leave them feeling pretty heavy because we're going to do a chest press in a little while if we can save enough time for it. But I want to also be pretty darn tough for you. All right. Let's take just a moment here. If you want to grab a sip, hang out, make sure those bands are good to go. Let's see. We're going to need that single one though. That single lighter one that's doubled on itself. It's either going to have a handle attached to it, or I just attach the band to itself so that I'm actually pulling both sides of it, if that makes sense. And then we're going to use our hip bands. Okay, we're going to do some squats with our hip bands. So we need that as well. Okay, friends, just going to show you the stuff. So I still got my heavy ones attached over here, but we're not going to play with those right now. I've got my single one that again is attached to itself. But again, if you have a handle, a spare handle, you could have it attached here and use it just like normal. Okay, it's just going to have both sides of your green band, whatever color you have. We're going to do a single arm fly, right? So it's out to my side, directly like lateral to my feet. And I'm going to put my hand on my chest here so I can feel this inside of my chest working. And I'm going to have that slight bent elbow and pull it across my body. And I can feel this pec muscle fire up when I do that, okay? It's okay if yours is coming from higher, right? You might just be pulling down and across instead of a little bit upwards like I am and across. Yeah, so you got those high ones. So it's okay if you're pulling down this way, right? Same thing, we're just gonna work the lower part of the chest muscle down here instead of the upper. But yeah, same band attached to itself. Feels pretty tough. I've got this one says it's 30 pounds. I've got some lighter ones down to a 10 pound down there. Thanks, Pete. And that's number one, okay? Just gonna show you the other stuff real quick while you set those up. Your other ones are gonna be a banded squat. So we're gonna put a band just above our knees. And if you want to, we're gonna take a weight with us also, right? For a goblet squat. So I'm gonna set my feet up. I'm probably gonna want your front view, right? So I can make sure those from your ankle to your knee stay straight up and down like pillars, right? So working the glutes a little harder with my goblet squat here because I got that hip band going, okay? So that's number two. I'm gonna do some banded goblet squats. And then number three, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Number three, if you have a spare band, we can stand on it and do some bicep curls, right? So here's my band. I'll put it on the floor, step on it, and then I don't have a handle on them, but that's okay. Just doing some bicep curls, right? And if that doesn't work out because you're using all of your bands, we're just going to do a bicep curl with our weight then, all right? So either one, a band or a weight, bicep curls. Just depends if you got some extras. You can break apart that heavy setup that you have if you need to, but we're going to put it back together later. So again, we're going to start off with those chest flies. Chest flies, single arm. Yeah, I'm going to get you started and then talk about if you don't have a band. Flip this over. Okay. So we're gonna do both arms here. Let's get between 12 and 15, let's say, okay?
Like mine is set up down here. I don't know if you can see it. Oops.
Yep.
Like,
That's
but
fine.
I feel like I don't have the whole range of motion. I don't know, like, am I doing this right?
Can you just scoot further away? Can you just scoot further this way?
Yeah.
Right? That should put some tension on it. You don't have to be that close, right? If this was a longer band, I'd just go further away and do the same thing.
If it was just like not doubled up. I don't know.
Might be having a little glitchiness. If not, here, I'll do this right now.
The blue one is a harder one.
Yeah, see,
if we need to use a weight, If we need to use a weight, this is for anybody at home and for you, Sylvia, if this makes more sense. Here's if we need to do it with a weight, right? Single arm fly with a weight. If not, your band should work. It just seems pretty long, so you might need to step away.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Or a heavier band. Heavier band could do it.
Oh, this one's 30 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, I would just step as far away as you need to, right? Off the camera there, whatever works. Well, let's do it, everybody. I'll keep figuring it out with you, Sylvia, if we need to. Okay. Well, let's get going. 12 to 15 reps.
All right. Like right here.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just kind of pulling it up at a diagonal. Still got that bent elbow, right? Starts off down by your hip, goes up across your shoulder. If it is attached up high in your door, then we're pulling just the opposite, right? Down like an axe swing, maybe. 8, 9, 10. I might only do 12 because this is pretty tough. 11 and 12. Good. So when you're done, it's so cool if you just turn your back to me, right? Just turn your back and get that other side. Try to keep your face towards me, even though the sun's doing funny stuff. Yeah, just slightly cocked elbow, right? It's not bending a ton. Once you're done with those, we're going to our squats. So find that hip band, throw it on. Cool. Let's do it. So remember, just above your knees, a little easier, just below your knees, maybe a little tougher. If you want to bring a weight with you, we're going to goblet squat it. And I want that front view for now, if you can. Set those feet. We're just doing time on this, 45 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Goblet squat. Sit it down. Want to feel those knees like pillars, right? They're not being pulled in by your band. Trying to keep it just wide enough so that you feel like it's a little tougher than normal squat. I already feel my legs going here. Keep going. I'm just going to get closer so I can see it while I get some work in also. Nice. Resisting that band. Good. Nice, Pete. Almost there already. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna let everything fall. Put my band on the floor, put my weight on the floor. If you've got a resistance band for your bicep curls, grab that. We're gonna step on it and get some bicep curls in. If not, we're using our weights, right? Weights, same thing. We also showed you a way to do it with your bands if they're attached to your wall still, right? We do this version, pull it to our forehead. I'm gonna get some band kind though. Standing on my band anyway. you're ready to go, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 to 15 reps. 10 to 15 reps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going for that 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. I see what I did there. Combined a couple different sets here on accident. That's okay. So when you're done with your bicep curls, we're gonna go right back to that single arm fly, okay? Right back to the single arm fly. It might feel like your biceps are getting a bunch of work. It's because they are. If you got that slight bent elbow here with your fly, our biceps are still working. All right, 10 to 15 reps. Let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So yeah, Sylvia, keep that elbow pretty long, right? If I was to point it downwards, this is what it looks like the whole time, right? But it's pointed towards you. So slightly bent elbow, right? Slightly bent. Stays that way the whole time, like it's in a cast. 12 to 15. Nice, Brenna. She's doing the weighted version on her back on the floor. So same thing with you, Denise. That elbow, I want it to be up at this angle, right? Pulling down and across. Don't want to let that elbow drop like this and we're pulling this way. So angle that elbow up. Yeah. Good. And then when you're ready, just gonna flip it around. Nice. Might feel a little funky. That's all right though. Figuring it out. Nice beat. Eric. Getting your other sides. When you're done with those, bring it to the feet. We're gonna put our hip band on. Take our weight with us. If that felt a teeny bit easy last time, I just want you to go a little quicker, okay? Since we're doing time, I want you to just get a few more squats in there. I'm gonna join some of the folks with my band just below my knees here. But again, if it felt a little easy, keep that good form. Just add a little bit of pace to it. Still want to keep that front view. Want to see your shins, right? Want those shins to be like pillars, not being pulled inwards, right? Don't want to make an A or a W, right? With our knees splayed out. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You can always widen those feet out too, if that makes it feel a little tougher for the booty. Keep it going. Let me see those angles. Nice pillars. Awesome. Good. Keep that going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give that a little break. Let those fall off. So we were supposed to do a different different bicep curl here, but that's okay. Let's keep going with what we have been doing. Bicep curls with a band or with your weight, whatever works for you. 10 to 15 of them. Let's get it going soon here. Let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bicep curls. Using my weight because the band that I have is a little bit too easy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, yeah, tough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Cool. Take your time getting those, but once you're done, we're gonna have a short break. Still seeing movement. Keep it going. Get them all. Nice. Good, good, good. Okay, shorter break here because I want to try and smash through all this. Grab a sip. We're going back to those single arm flies. Real quick before we get started, I just want your elbow while you're doing these to point directly towards wherever that band is coming from, right? So if my band's down here, my elbow's right there. I don't want it to be underneath, right? I don't want it to be over top. I want it to be like it's invisible behind it to my camera anyway, okay? So if we are pulling from up high, right? If it's coming from up there, don't want to have this elbow drop below. Want it to be invisible behind my arm, okay? Not above either, right? Right behind it. Everything's stacked, right? Same thing as the other ways we've used that term. Okay. Single arm fly, 10 to 15. Let's do it. Maybe a hand on the chest so you can feel that working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Keep going. And I'll take a look early here. Nice. All right, join back in with you. I wish I had a high one so that I could show that for real. Right when you're done with this side, go to the other side and get started. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna switch it here. Whoop. Also, if you ever do want to see yourself, right, you can switch that camera for those of you that are with me and get a better view of what you're doing, because it really does help. It's like a mirror, right? I can see myself, I can see those angles. How we doing? How we doing? Nice. Okay, my chest is definitely feeling it a little bit. Let's get those bands around our knees. Last time with that. Make it a little tougher if you need to. I'm not going to change the time on us. Still 45 seconds. Heavier weight, wider knees, quicker pace. These are all ways to make it a little bit tougher for the booty. Let's do it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. I'm gonna try and make my pace a little quicker while keeping those knees like pillars. Oh yeah. Keep that going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it all a break. Quickly though, let's get our bicep curls in and then take a little bit longer of a break. We'll get through 1 or 2 of the next sets. Whew, breathing though. Okay, let's get our bicep curls. 10 to 15. Let's pick it up, band or weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once you're done, or if you need to get both arms, or the other arm that you haven't done yet, keep going. Get them, make them equal. Nice. Okay, break time. Grab a sip, hang out for a moment. We're gonna use those heavy bands again, okay? So the heavy setup that we hopefully still have made, or let's rebuild it real quick. We're gonna do some chest press, okay? So it's like a push-up, but we're gonna use our bands instead, okay? We're gonna push our bands away. All right, everybody. Let me show you real quick. Here's my heavy band setup. It's still the same as I showed you earlier, but this time I'm gonna turn around away from it, right? And I'm gonna have to scoot back because it's pretty heavy for me, but I'm gonna do a bench press. So a nice lunge step forward and then, right, pushing it straight away. They feel pretty tough. It's a bench press, right? It's same thing as your push-ups are working, but a different way to do it, okay? It's possible that it could be rubbing on the back of your arm a little bit in a way that you don't like. And if so, either that's okay or do push-ups instead. All right, a little abrasion on the back of the arm. It's kind of typical for these. That's number 1. Let me show you the other 2. It's gonna be pretty similar to what we've been doing. We got a moving banded squat, okay? So same thing, we're gonna put our bands on above or below the knees. You can take a weight with you if you want. And we're gonna do a moving squat. So here it is. Take a step, wide squat. Not bringing my knees all the way together or else my band will fall down, right? So knees can't come all the way back together. They gotta stay slightly spread. Right, moving squats. With my weight. And then, this is one I mixed up earlier. Gonna do a RDL and then a bicep curl. So if you want to do both legs for your RDLs, that's fine, right? So here's my RDL, and come on up, bicep curl. Using weights for this one. If you want to do single leg, that's fine too, right? Single leg, curl. Switching every time if you're gonna do single legs. Gonna alternate every time. There it is. All right, that's all of them. I'm gonna do double leg RDLs because I like to bring it back to those every now and then. All right. But we're doing our bench press first, our banded bench press, chest press, whatever you want to call it, all the same thing. Let's get set for those. Let's get at least 1 or 2 of these in. Chest press or push-ups. All right, get ready to take some kind of lunge step. Oh, did I tell you the reps? We're doing 12 to 20 of these. It's a wide range, just in case your bands feel easy and go a little longer. I'm gonna stick closer to 12. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna take a step forward into that lunge and then push them forwards. I've got my elbows staying pretty close to my body. They're not really flaring out too wide, but whatever feels good for you. Just taking a look at you. Yeah, Sylvia, yours are so low. Yeah, you got like a shoulder press too, right? Yours are up in a really hard angle upwards. That's okay. Keep going with those. That's perfect though. I like that you're doing it directly away from your band. Same with you, Denise. Nice. You got it under the arm, which is okay. Yeah, over or under works. 12 to 20, remember. Whatever works for you. Good. When you're done, step away from those. We're going to put our bands on. Take your time though if you're still moving. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Let's put the bands on. Above or below the knees. We're going to do those moving squats. Moving squats. This is going to be another 45-second round. So if we want to get a little more work in, we just move a little quicker, step a little wider, use a heavier weight maybe. All right, gonna move laterally in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Right, when you get to your limit, as far as you can go down that way in your room, go back the other way. If you need to set the weight down and just keep going with no weights, that's okay. But keep moving if you can. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, starting to get fired up back there. All right, dropping it all off. We got our RDLs and bicep curls. RDLs and bicep curls. You choose whether you're going to alternate single leg RDLs or just do double legs with me. But let's roll here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get it started. RDL. I'm going to stand up all the way before I bicep curl so I don't help my arms by coming up out of that deadlift. You can always alternate arms too if your weight is too light for both arms. You've got 10 seconds. Keep that going. Nice, single arm, single legs. 4, 3, 2, just make it equal, right? Get that other side equal. Good, and then relax. Good stuff. Where's my phone at? It's telling me it's low. Good. We got enough. All right. Yeah. Here, let's do our chest press one more time, okay? And then we're gonna stretch. Just wanna make the most out of our bands right now. So chest press, and then we're gonna stretch. If you have time and you wanna do the rest of the series we just did, which is the walking squats, right, with our band, and then our bicep curl and RDLs, you can add those in. But just for the sake of time, we're gonna chest press and then get a short stretch in. Have a good Monday. All right, let's get ready to go with those. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 12 to 20 reps. Pushing directly away from where your anchor is. Keep going. Get them all. I got 12. I'm gonna call that good. Nice. Once you're done, it's gonna clear a little area here. Keep moving though if you're not done. No problemo. Cool. All righty. Let's see here. If you're done with me, I'm just gonna twist it up for a moment, quick. Real quick, I mean. So, gonna do a twist, nice Tai Chi twist. Get a lat stretch after this. Hopefully you're feeling your chest muscles and your biceps through that. Those chest flies also get a little bicep in there, so. All right. I'm gonna grab my own fingertips and pull them up and over across my body for that lat stretch. And I'm gonna switch it here. Oh yeah. Switching again. And one more time. All right, let's give ourselves a little glute stretch real quick. I'm gonna do my pigeon. The pigeon. Feel around in there. And I'm gonna get twice on each side here. So I'm gonna do that shin box in between. I'm gonna do that right now. Shin box and over. To the other side. And I'm gonna do it again here. Back to that first side. Oh yeah. Bucket list items. Got me thinking now. I love it when people have bucket list items that are physical, right? Climbing Mount Hood, riding across Golden Gate, physical stuff. That's why I like to work out. Let's switch it one more time. I work out so I can go enjoy my hobbies, and they're easier and more fun. Can do a hike up to some sorry, my internet keeps going in and out there. I'm gonna get a hamstring stretch real quick and call it good after that. If you guys know anybody that'll take me up Mount Jefferson, that's on my bucket list. It's a little bit out of my range of knowledge for now. Let's get a switch here. And again, if you've got a little bit more energy and you want to complete the last 2 rounds we did there, those moving squats with your band on, and then the RDLs, you can add those in right after this.
I want to hike Vancouver Island, but I'm scared to be mauled by bears.
Yeah, where is that? I've heard that there's either mountain lions or bear risk.
There's like cougars and bears and all sorts of wildlife.
Do they have grizzlies up there, or is it black bears?
I don't think it's grizzlies, maybe just like brown bears, but I don't know. Sounds scary.
Bring some of that bear mace with you. You'll be all good. Sing the whole time. They'll run away. All right, everybody. My camera's messing up again. I can't see anybody, but nice work. You guys crushed it. Happy Monday.
Have a
Thanks, Al.
good day. Thank you.
Hope you have a good one. I'm going to stop the recording.